Hello everyone, I'm Bruffy1322 and welcome to another month of community verified showcase tracks. This video is supported by YouTube ads. If you want to support me, please consider whitelisting my channel on your ad blocker if you use one. You'll never see a mid-roll ad in any of my videos. Oh yeah, no boost, I forgot about no boost. No boost at the start. I did the boost. I'll penalise myself by going to the back. Oh god, it started. But I got to the back eventually. Alright, kicking us off. Regular racing track. Around Polito. It's foggy. Foggy weather. I wonder if it's on. Is it on current? Is it foggy in game? Oh. And is it set to current weather, or is this like some creator trickery? Anyway, we got 10 tracks this time for the community verified program, because we're not doing PC this month, just because we don't have enough tracks to showcase. Basically, I think we only had like one that was ready to go, so we'll return with PC next month. PC creators, get your tracks submitted. We're in the Muscle E tier for this one. A rare pick from me taking the Hustler. I normally take the Redwood Gauntlet in this tier. We got a... It's actually around the sort of the sawmill area. Fully custom track. Kind of a cool creation. I've really got some understeer in this Hustler. The note on this one, which I'll try to read as I drive. The main criticism was some incorrect or missing walls, which makes sense. Especially for like a custom track, if it's going to have drop-offs and things, you do want to try and make sure that you've got things covered that people can't fall off the track. I've almost fell off at one point. I think on both laps. That right-hander that goes uphill. Don't think the Hustler was the right pick for this kind of track. Needed more straights. I'm having a good time though. Like a wall there might be good. Yeah, a competent creation in terms of full custom creation. We got some elevation. A wall on the outside here, for example, might be nice. I always like to see some, elevation, and pretty cool how you can, you're going over the track and under itself, see the track in different locations and areas. Aesthetically quite pleasing in a unique location. I kind of like the feel of the track. You don't see many created, and that's the beauty of custom created circuits. You can make them in places where tracks don't exist, so the scenery is completely new and fresh. We generally don't drive around this area of the map where these trees are. The metal barriers are a little concerning on the inside and outside of some of these corners. But apart from that, it still has room for some improvement, but it's nice. Yeah, I always like to see ominous recommended on the description of a track. We got snow. I know that there's in the sort of like extra options, dev creator, modded creator options type stuff. which it looks like some of that is here with some of these props. Snow and snow fog and stuff like that are available. I'm guessing that's what's being applied here. I bet when we get the DLC coming on the 13th of June, and they said more creator options with more props, which is great, but also more weather options. Guarantee the snow is going to be just this. It'll still be completely dry track. It won't be winter snow like we get in December times and whatnot. It'll be this. They're just making what's in the game available to everybody, available to us plebs rather than just those who look at these options with PC magic and whatnot. But some of it has made its way over to PS5. These are all sorts of props that I haven't seen usually. We'll see, obviously. It'll be interesting to see what new creator options we have with the latest DLC. They did say more props available, so here's hoping. And maybe weather options in stunt races in the lobby, please. Yeah, nice little rallycross track. It feels like most of it is road though, which, I mean, it's fine, but you kind of want to cross. If you're going to have rallycross, you at least want some off-roadiness. Definitely some special props, let's say. Fun little layout, like fun take on the horse racing track, which kind of, it's not an awful lot you can do with it like as it is standard. You've got to do some extra stuff like this. I also appreciate the no shark cards sign at the start finish straight. But yeah, for an RX track, the most disappointing part of it, I think it's a little bit too long, first of all. Rallycross tracks really need to be like a minute or under for like the true experience. But then there's just not an awful lot of off-road. It's especially all the corners that matter. It's just like driving a regular racing circuit that's a bit tight and has a jump. The only off-road bits are full throttle anyway with the horse track. Cool creation though. This one's one of those fun ones where it's fun to see the variety of props that are actually available in the game. That modding gives people access to. Hopefully we get more of that for the rest of us in the next DLC. They probably won't. They'll probably just give us like 2 new props or something and that'll be it. That was more of a showcase of modded props and weather, I think. Unique, well-made custom section, which is what makes this a good layout great. Okay, well, we'll see. I've chosen the Jester for the Sports B race. In the city. So we're looking for a well-made custom section that will change the race completely in comparison to if it was just checkpoints on the road. And again, that's the sort of stuff that you need. Oh, here we go. Damn. Okay, well, that wasn't very nice. I think I was entitled to the space there. Oh, we're going on the beach. Again, custom section. This is kind of nice. To be racing again, it's this idea that like custom sections can give you a bit of a different scenery than what you would normally be used to. Oh. You know, linking different parts of the map together. Like, I've never raced on a track that had a section that was in that little car park by Vespucci Beach. And I've certainly never been linked there with a custom road section from the other side of the map. Well, further north. Good God. Good God, flew. Absolutely flew. Was that just a lamppost? I think I got lucky to get away with that. Yeah, nice city track, and the custom sections really do make it quite unique. Nice elevation with the custom road pieces as well. And then giving us a new location with the beach. Whoops. And then, yeah, putting us onto this car park and then linking us to this area, these roads from there. It's cool. Makes it a little bit unique. I like it. It's not just your same old city track. Hope the tide doesn't come in. Yeah, you'd have to be careful if it was real life, putting a track so close to the sea like that. I was determined to finish ahead of that bloody Massacro after the takeout and no wait. Nice track. So this is what happened in that. Oh, I see. The neon goes up the back. That pushes him into. That's where the lamppost gets knocked down. The neon flies, and then it's absolute carnage. With a name like that, I really don't know what to expect from this. It's a transform race. It's a figure 8. The note says it shows how actually putting some effort into a transform race can make it so much more fun. But I've also had people in the chat saying, sorry about this. So we'll see. I'm not filled with confidence. Wait, haven't I played this before? Oh God. Oh, I'm not happy already. I'm already unhappy with knowing what this is going to be like. Oh, we're in okay. We're in an ambulance. Oh, I didn't want to drop back. I wanted to be ahead. Freaking golf carts. So I'm guessing... Yeah, I can imagine how this is absolute carnage and craziness with 30 players. Because you'd have vigilantes taking out the ambulances immediately. Wait, are we actually running? Hey, when the DLC comes, we're not going to need to go into first person to be able to hold X. Okay, so that was our lap. I guess we gradually get slower and slower. Oh, and then the death that would happen. Because you're gonna have golf carts and ambulances running people over as they go to the line. Okay, we might have to like revisit this on a. I'm sure we've done this before with 30 players, haven't we? On a stream one time. Leave me alone. Do you know what? I can appreciate something like this. It's a little bit more nuanced than just, you know, your typical, you know, crash fest. There is a little bit of sort of nuance. I definitely remember trying to run to the line before doing this and trying to avoid getting hit. I definitely remember doing this at some point. And then you can take out people ahead of you. Like, that's the idea. It's like an inbuilt catch-up mechanic. Because the faster cars, you gradually get slower and worse off. So those at the front are more susceptible to dying from those further back if they get targeted. No, 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 no. Oh, that was close. I wouldn't want to do it, you know. No, no. There we go. There was the hit. I probably didn't need to respawn there. God damn it! I knew it was going to happen, and of course it would happen to me. I wouldn't get to be the vigilante that hits someone else. No. I aimed for you. Do you know what? I thought you might have done. Oh yes. Thanks very much. Damn, I was on for a second for life and everything. A little bit more nuance in that one, I can appreciate. I wouldn't want to do it too much though, I'd probably rage too much. Alright, our last track for PS5, we're in Sports Classics with HSW turned off, so the usual suspects there. I had to use the Ardent just for the novelty, if anything else, even though it's slightly off the pace. Usual well-made, no-nonsense city track to finish us off for the PS5 tracks. Then we'll move on to Xbox. Yeah, so the Ardent was the big thing from the last DLC. He's on his roof. The whole G-Fred checkpoint not respawning you when you went in the sea, that was the last DLC as well, wasn't it? So it was that and the Ardent that were the two main things that we've wanted for years that finally got done in the last DLC. I wonder what the next one will be. Oh, that wasn't very good. Or wrenches it was on the last DLC. Fixing wrenches actually fix you in a GTA race now. I'm hoping the next one on June 13th will be the ability to choose the weather in stunt races. In the lobby screen. That's what I want. We've been wanting that back for years. They removed it. It used to be in the game, and then they removed it. In like 2017 or something? I want to be able to do a rain race whenever I want. This does indeed seem to be a no-nonsense city track. Are we missing a little bit of custom section maybe? I suppose it's got some nice smoothing on some of the roads, which I can always appreciate on some of the more bumpy areas of the city. But we're not seeing any sort of like major custom created sections like we did on the previous city track around the beach area. Which I feel like is the only thing we're kind of missing from a track like this. But the attention to detail of using those props. Oh no, we have this, I suppose. At least it's something like connecting us across the storm drain. It's not as impactful as the previous city track in terms of custom section, but it's more like little refinements and nuances, like the props there making the track a little bit smoother on that bump, and here just making things a little bit of a nicer driving experience. Sometimes it doesn't have to be like a major custom creation. Sometimes changing up the experience can be refining roads that are already there into a more, you know, smooth, or a small connecting section or something. Nice little curb there that just lends you onto the, well, there's like some red and white curbing that puts you up onto the actual curb a bit nicer. Yeah, this track kind of, it's put most of the props into doing that, which I can appreciate again. Quite a nice driving experience. A lot of little details in terms of where some of these props have been placed that it would be quite easy to miss if you don't know how bumpy the road is under normal circumstances, for example. That wasn't good. I knew that was going to happen. It was comfortable, then messed it up. So yeah, some nice tracks. The links for all the tracks as usual are down below in the description of the video. You can add them to your game individually, or you can also add the playlist that will get updated every month. Those links for the playlists are in the description as well. Another 5 nice tracks on PS5. We'll see some more next month. But now we'll move on to Xbox and see some other great tracks. Yeah, look at that lap time difference. HSW was definitely left on. No wonder RBS flew past me at the end there. It is Turismo. Noob host. Thank you, Box, for hosting and sorting out the tracks for us again. Alright, Xbox time. well put together circuit taking sections from various other circuits which offer a unique city experience. That's what we got in store for us for this one according to the notes. Super's E, and I actually have cars on Xbox now. Remember everybody, no boost starts. I think we largely did that. Going old school with the Vaca, one of the 7 supercars that was in the game when it was released. Crazy to think that we only had 7. But yeah, the playlist order for both of the playlists today on PS5 and Xbox has been messed up from what was intended. So there's a thing. There's a long-standing bug that I'd like to see get fixed in the next DLC. For you to be able to actually put tracks in a playlist and the order of those tracks in that playlist to actually stay the way that you intended rather than get all jumbled up as they do very frequently now. It's so weird because sometimes it doesn't happen and then sometimes it does. So we ended the PS5 showcase with a city track, starting the Xbox showcase with a city track. It's City Month this month. It's not quite as bad as when we had all those Blaine County circuits that one month. Yeah, interesting circuit. Certainly lots of unique custom sections on this track. I'm guessing this feels like it's utilizing the full 300 prop count on the new platforms now. Will we get another increase in prop count in the next DLC? If we're going to get more props, are they going to also give us... Probably not. Bump didn't help. Yeah. Oh, god damn it! Do you know what? Just as I was about to say, yeah, this is really nice, unique experience and city circuit, and then bam. Metal poles, metal barrier sticking out from behind the other one. I'd like to see the metal barrier be behind the other one, so that can't happen, but damn it. Well, the first race has not gone well so far. Not that we really care ever in these showcase streams about how well I do in terms of performance. It's all about getting the tracks out there, showcasing them so you guys can all see them and add them to your own game and put a spotlight on some great creations from the community. Again, looking for that sort of unique experience for a city track. We got bits of regular city roads, but most of the interesting parts come from custom road sections. Couldn't make it. Nice way to start us off. That was very cool. The Dune in June. I had to do it. We're doing Off-Road's E tier, and the Dune is part of the Off-Road's E tier, so technically it is correct for this race. This is a 1 lap race, this one, because it's a longer off-road race. So in reality, probably off-road or rally cars are the best, and we are doing off-road cars. I think the dune is normally a little bit big and bulky for this sort of thing to have like a proper race, but with it being June, I had to also go for the Dune. We got a Marshall as well. The Off-Road's E tier has so many weird and wonderful vehicles in it. Such diversity. Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult to get overtakes done in this thing. There we go. That's what I was expecting. How many? 53 checkpoints. Okay. I kind of like longer rallies. Like longer circuit rallies. You know, rallycross is very common, but you know, point-to-point rallies, at least good ones, and then longer circuits that have off-road sections and whatnot, they're not all that common, and I like to see them because they can be really fun. It doesn't always have to be just, you know, rallycross. The Dune does well, to be fair, considering that like this is completely stock, no upgrades. Mixing it in with these upgraded vehicles like Dubster 6x6s and whatnot, it does have a pretty powerful acceleration. Oh, we got a jump. Oh god, this is going to be majestic, but also potentially fatal. Oh, we landed it nicely. Beautiful. What a majestic vehicle the Dune is. All 3 wide. This isn't going to turn out well. I got to back out. Dunes make everything better. They're so much fun. The monster trucks, the Liberator and the Marshall, have such high acceleration. They had the highest engine power for a long time before some DLC vehicles changed it up, but get turned around. This is actually fun. Tier E, the E tier of off-roads, is so much fun, man. This is a really cool track. I'm liking this. We got some custom sections as well that are like, again, linking different bits of the map together, different off-road sections. I feel like I'm losing out top speed wise. You can't bully a Dune. I'm too strong. I'll take 3rd in a Dune. Majestic. That was fun. I really enjoyed that. Credit to Dimer for pointing this out. We're actually doing this playlist on the June the 3rd. So in that last race, I was 3rd in a Dune on the 3rd of June. That's a boost. Crazy coincidences. Right, D tier for supercars for this one. I'm in my trusty Itali GTB. penetrator doesn't have much top speed. Wow, that looks cool. I really like those barrier type things. You can get some cool, the bridge as well. You can get some really nice visuals with those. I always marvel at stuff like that, how those things are made. It's amazing what people can do in the community with just the basic standard props that are available in the creator, but the way that they're put together and combined can just make incredible creations. What a lovely track. Feels really nice to drive in this Italy GTB as well. Like from a driving perspective, obviously, you know, the custom sections are all incredibly well put together. We've got a wide variety of corners and elevation and things like that. But from a visual perspective as well, it just looks really nice. This one, clean and cool, with the various bridges and barriers and whatnot. Nice section there as well. The pro lines go hard here. Are there some pro lines on this track? I'm not very good at spotting them, to be fair, so I probably won't end up trying any. I guess you could go through the trees maybe there. I don't know. If I'm told there's pro lines, there's gotta be pro lines. High risk, high reward type stuff. There goes Summer. Defending the house from nothing at the moment. I love that section. That's the best part about the track. Very nice. The trusty Italy GTB getting me a win. At least I got one win. Right. The C tier of muscle cars. Rocking the gauntlet Hellfire. That is a very cool looking bridge. What a way to start the race though. Like the camera pans to that. Damn. Oh, there's fighter jets in the sky as well. I love stuff like that. I remember an old stunt race that we did. Oh, there's fighter jets attacking the UFO. An old stunt race on PC, Color Trip I think it was, where it started off as like a normal race around Sandy Shore, Blaine County, Grapeseed I think, and then it ended up you just turned a corner on one random corner in Grapeseed and then you saw this amazing stunt race in front of you that you were about to experience. Like, it's really cool stuff like that, the way that things are revealed. Very cool. Yeah, nice custom sections. Supposedly this one has been updated to have 300 props and been updated to fix the issues with bushes affecting some corners and some parts of the track. So on next gen, for whatever reason, I don't think we actually know why, but bushes affect cars a lot more than they did on old gen, ever since Expanded and Enhanced. You know, your car goes through a bush and it stops or gets turned around a lot more than it used to. So the creator of this track has gone back and changed it to avoid any bushes that might have been coming through the track and actually affecting anything, which is good. Luckily it is lucky that sign wasn't solid. I kind of knew that it was pretty fragile, but I wonder if those signs can't be removed with the fixture remover in the creator, because I feel like they otherwise probably would have been. What a lovely track, what a great creation as well. Like, just the amount of effort required to make a bridge like that. And just in general to do all the custom sections. It's very nicely put together. I thought I was up against a Dominator. God damn it. So I've been pulling away on the straights and then getting caught up in the corners. That little hit was just set me off. I was hoping I could get him back on the straights, but damn it. Last track for tonight. It has been submitted as a themed circuit. It is a land race. So all land props. I'll go to the back on this one. Been standing too far forward for my liking. Tonight, yeah, it's not tonight, it's early morning on the 3rd of June. I don't know, I'm used to saying tonight because I don't know why. Most of the things I do are on evening streams, I guess. Been a short day. Yeah, it's 10:30 in the morning. See you all on Sunday. So it's a land race, so land props, old style props as we would say, but essentially props enough to keep it as a land race, and land races can have weather be chosen in them. So that's one benefit to a land race, but you don't get all the you don't get to use all the fancy stunt props that we've been seeing or that we see on most circuits. And that's why the stunt race creator has been the de facto race creator for races. Even though we're not making stunt races, we make regular racing circuits. The wider variety of props that are available in stunt races to make those regular circuits is why we're in there. But this one is being restricted to land race props. Interesting. Yeah, these platforms were always the classic thing that we used back in the day to create custom sections when we didn't have stunt races to do that with, or stunt props to do it with, stunt road pieces. cool to see a custom section in a land race like that. Stupid Masacro with its top speed. Got the inside for the chicane though. That was fun. And yeah, custom section created here as well with these platforms. Nice. I mean, okay. Grapeseed, it's the best place to do sort of something like this because you don't need too much to make grapeseed, and Blaine County in general to be a raceable track. You don't need a lot of props covering lampposts or smoothing of road and things like that you do in the city. So apart from the visual aspects, which I've never really been a fan of, the sort of the platforms from a visual perspective, changing like to using those to change things up about the track, but you can't deny that they do work, and they're less out of character around Grapeseed Blaine County, I suppose, as well. Oh no, bush on the inside. Yeah. And there's what I was talking about in the last race with the bushes. God damn it. They just drag you around. They're so strong on next gen. But yeah, nice. Nice keeping it simple whilst also giving us some like a bit of uniqueness to the layout. Cool. Again, all the links down below in the description for all of the tracks from today, and the playlist links down there as well. And we'll be back next month to hopefully have 15 tracks with 5 on PC also.